My name is Nia Williams-Matthews.
Tell me a little bit about your athletic history.
So I used to do dance when I was younger, but then my parents were like, they got upset because I kept jumping off the furniture. So they put me in gymnastics. So I've been doing that since like 2008 until middle school. But then I had to stop doing that once I started moving up to JV and varsity for sports because it conflicted with practice time for gymnastics in school. So I had to choose one, and because how tall I got, gymnastics became really hard for me to do. So I chose school sports, and then I did volleyball, basketball, and track from 7th grade to junior year, and then I decided to do both indoor and outdoor track my senior year with volleyball as well.
Nice. My senior year was my first year doing track and field too.
Really?
Yep, for indoor. I was always just an outdoor girl.
Yeah, because I was like, outdoor is way better, but then as I got to school, I'm like, no, indoor. There's no wind, there's no nothing, I started to do indoor track and field during high school because, well, in basketball, I was always on the floor injuring myself, and my parents didn't like it, but I also wanted to pursue, I knew I had a better chance of pursuing a career in track and field than basketball, so I decided that would be best for my future just to do track indoor and outdoor.
Awesome. So what events did you do in high school?
In high school, I was a sprinter, so I did 1 and the 2 and the relays, and then, well, middle school I did the 400, but then I didn't have enough time for, because at high school means you only do 4 events, so high school I did 100, 200, or relay, and then I did long triple jump, and sometimes hurdles my senior year.
Nice. 100 hurdles or 400 hurdles?
I did the 100 I did 100 hurdles one time junior year, and then 55 for indoor, and then we were going to do it my senior year, but then COVID happened, so nothing happened after that.
Sorry. What are you doing now for athletics?
Well, now I go to school at Youngstown State on the track and field team as a long and triple jumper. I've been going there since freshman year. I am now a defending indoor and outdoor triple jump conference winner, so that's exciting. Long jump, working my way up still, but all good things so far.
So Youngstown State, like, how did you get there? Did you seek them out? Were you recruited?
The coach recruited me at first, but my SAT scores were a little too low at first, so he was like, I'll talk to you again when you get your SAT scores back up. So I retook it, told him I improved my score. He was like, all right, so how would you like to come out for a visit? So then I went out there for a visit, and the moment I stepped on the campus, I was like, I can see myself here at this school for the next 4 years of my life. And my mom tells me that story every time whenever she comes on to campus with me.
Only the way a mom could, huh? How many other schools were you recruited by? Ballpark.
Between 5 and 10.
That's huge. That's major.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
It's a great thing. When you were being recruited while you were in high school, did you have a process of weeding out schools other than going on visits? Did you consult with anybody?
I talked to Dixon and Coach Brennan a lot for like helping me pick out schools and stuff, but I also went to the ones that had my major for exercise science, because many schools didn't have that major, or they had like nursing or like applied science, but it wasn't exercise science what I wanted to do. But Youngstown had it, and a couple other schools had it, but some were too far or out of my comfort zone to choose from.
You're going into your senior year now, right?
Yes, senior year.
Okay, what are your goals for the season?
So my goal is to take first place at conference from triple jump, and also place top 5 for long jump this year, because I haven't been able to do it since sophomore year. And I also just want to be overall in a good shape so I can continue later on after school.
Continuing later on after school as an unsponsored athlete, semi-pro, professional athlete?
Of course, why not?
You want to be a professional track and field athlete?
Once I finish with college, I'm going to continue to be a professional athlete in track and field.
Perfect. All right, so if that's the goal, I'm going to challenge you.
I'm ready.
Top 5 at conferences, or are you trying to win it?
For long or triple? Triple, I'm trying to win. Well,
long jump too.
Long jump, I want to win.
Okay, so that's it. My goal is to win. Don't give yourself any wiggle room. Doesn't matter if you've done it before or not. Sorry. That's Coach me coming out. So I'll tell you a quick story. My senior year, you know, at nationals they only take a certain number of athletes, right? Even at conferences. I was like on number 24, 25 on the list looking in. I was like the very next person after the cutoff. So we had a last chance meet. I was like, I'm going to California. And nationals were in LA that year. I'd never been on the West Coast at all. I was like, I'm going. Jump number 6. I got a PR, and I went from not going to number 4 on the list.
That's good.
All you need is one jump. All you need is to believe in yourself. So don't give yourself wiggle room to be passive. And I know you're it's still a great goal to have, but you deserve to want it all, and it's okay to want that. You know?
Well, this outdoor, I was very close to going to regionals because I jumped 12:53, which is like 41.1 and some change. But then I sprained my ankle at the Miami meet, so the rest of the season I didn't practice like jumping at all because I couldn't put pressure on my foot without it being in pain. So I'm just doing my run up for practice, or I'm just lifting without doing plyos. So when it came time for conference, I won conference with like a 39-foot jump, and I'm like, okay, I mean, that's good, I guess. But then, like, as the weeks kept going, I kept getting bumped lower on the list. So I'm like, well, I was 20-something, now I'm 30. All right, now I'm 40. Well, now I'm 46. So, like, I had to try and make a last chance meet. But there was 2 meets I could have went to. The one on Friday would have been more ideal. But I get to the meet, but no matter what I did, it just kept pounding. I'm like, let me just get the clap and see what I can do. Still jumped 40'6" with a sprained ankle. So I'm like, well, I guess it's not a bad way to end my season, but I wish I could have went to regionals.
Yeah. Sorry that happened to you.
It's okay.
Minor setback for a major
comeback.
Honestly, it doesn't even sound like a comeback because even with the injury, you still maintain. You obviously had way more in you. You just weren't able to see it yet. Yeah,
because every time I would come out my second, because this is my takeoff to the third.
Yep.
So I'm like, all right, good first, second, no. And I'm like, okay, well, I tried.
Yeah. You did that and you still got 41 feet. That says a lot. That's huge. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
And you're doing the work now.
I don't want to get so burned out before I even start, but I also want to enjoy my summer, but also do want to push myself. So it's just trying to find happy medium.
Walk me through how you prepare for a meet.
Before the meet, I usually have my meal prep. Either there's like pasta or some sort of like rice and like ground turkey. But then I also take an ice bath, which takes me a while to get in the ice bath, but I get in it and I sit in it. Then I also at the end contrast it with hot water at the end, and then try to do rolling out a little bit. Then I go to sleep, and then when I wake up, eating is really hard for me on meet days because I'm like nervous. So, but I try to eat a bagel, banana, but I usually eat like 3 bananas when I'm competing because I know they give me energy. So I eat bananas like all day on meet days. I eat like toast, bagel, yogurt, strawberries, like just light stuff, so I know I can still get through the meet and stuff. And then when I'm at the track meet, when I'm at the place, I'm still like having fun with my teammates, talking, I'm goofing around. But when it's time for me to warm up, I just like get in my own little zone bubble, and I just stay there until like either like prelims to finals, where I can like relax a little bit and then go back into finals. But I'm usually just like in the zone the entire way.
Nice. How do you feel after a meet?
Relieved. Glad it's over with some pain, but you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah. What does recovery look like for you?
It depends on what it is. If it's like a 2-day meet and we're like away, our trainer has recovery the night during like either the first time we get there or like the night in between. So either I just get like, I use the boots and I do stem or cupping for my back. And then if I long jump first, I don't really do much, just like boots and then stem before I compete. But then for triple jump, I take the ice bath before triple jump day because that's my better main event. So I prepare more for that one than long.
Okay, so now we're gonna prepare the same way for both, right? Because you're great at both.
Typical day for me during competition season is a 9 a.m. practice for horizontal, either jump day or running day, and then I usually do rehab for my back around like 10, 11. Then I go to my classes, and then I go back to lift at 1. And then I either have another class or I'm done for the day. and then I go do see my other trainer for treatment. And then sometimes I might work at Chipotle on campus, but it depends on what days. I only work Monday through Wednesday. After that, I'm taking it off because I need to save my lecture when I compete. And then that's just how it is on a daily schedule.
What do you typically eat in a day during that?
Well, second semester, I just started meal prepping, so that helped me a lot with eating properly throughout the day. Because I used to just like eat a granola bar for breakfast, go to class, go to practice, and then after lift is when I eat food. Then the rest of the day I'm just waiting for like what I'm gonna have for dinner. But second semester I made breakfast, yogurt, granola, and fruit with like toast for breakfast. And then I have like pre-made snacks like little salami rolls that I take with me to classes or like to sit in the cafeteria area while in between class and practice before lift. So I eat those and during that. And then after lift and treatment, we have like a little food field station where you get like snacks like granola bars, goldfish, fruit cups, Pop-Tart, stuff like that to keep you going throughout the day. So after that, then I go back to my apartment. I have my actual lunch, which is like pasta or rice with meat. And then for dinner, it's either like steak and Italian sausage, rice and steak, rice and chicken. And then maybe for dessert, a healthy dessert, which I started trying to do. It's like a mini cheesecake. So it's like granola or graham crackers at the bottom with yogurt with protein in it and then strawberries on top.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
What advice can you give to a younger athlete?
The advice I can give to a younger athlete is be true to yourself and always stay committed to what your dreams are and what you want to do with your life. Because no one else can control you. You're the only person in charge of yourself.
Is it easy for you to balance school, practice, and a social life in college during competition season?
It's pretty easy for me to balance my social life with school and practice because mostly all of my friends are like my teammates. So like we hang out at practice, we get food after practice, like we're just always together. But for me, for school, I like to have my schedule packed so like I don't have time to like rest or waste. So like I usually do like 15 credit hours or above for like classes and stuff, and I do my homework in between classes or like at night. But I always stop at a certain point because there's no point in me stressing over something that's not, if I know I have an issue with something, I'll email the professor and be like, I need help with this. Can I have a study hours with you a different day so we could talk about this, and this? So then I won't wrap my brain thinking about one thing when I can just like, it's okay to relax here and there. I'm Nia and I live an unsponsored life.